walked a couple of guys. Coach Jones comes out and you strike out 2 and retire 8 in a row. Which is exactly what you say out there.
Coach, he knows his players really well, and I think he knew what I was going through up there. I was, trying to hit spots too much, trying to place the ball, and he pretty much just calmed me down, said let it go, and hit a spot and let the ball take care of itself. And Fisher made a heck of a catch over there, and that was the inning before. He just calmed me down and pretty much said let it go, hit the spots, and was lucky enough to do that.
But before that, the inning before, coming in with bases loaded, 2 outs to get that little pop out of that area, I mean, just how big was that for you and for the team to kind of get out of that jam?
I think it was big. That guy was battling, and Fisher made a heck of a catch. I mean, it was a really good catch. Fisher's one of the best over there, so guy popped it up behind first, and he ran it down.
Boy, 2-out hits, big for you guys tonight. So what was the difference?
I mean, we go up to the plate with the same approach. I mean, every single time, no matter no outs, 1 out, 2 outs. Brian Anderson did a great job, but to start it off, I mean, we had four hits in a row with 2 outs, and Andrew Benintendi started that off with a great at bat, and Joe followed, and then Brian delivered the punch. And I mean, really with two outs, our approach remains the same, but we've been pretty clutch lately in it.
You answer that same question, Andrew. How big were those 2-out hits for you guys tonight?
Yeah, it was definitely big. I mean, the game was kind of getting slow, and I think that inning kind of put a stamp on it. So to get those 2-out hits and 4 in a row, scoring 3 runs, was big.
Like Coach said that you looked at the lineup and were happy you were in it after Sunday, I guess. Did you wonder if you'd still be in it?
I mean, I wouldn't say that I was too worried about it. I know that we have great hitters on the bench, and Clark Egan and Christian Wilkerson, and that haven't really got many opportunities lately with me being in the lineup. So I wasn't sure if they were going to be in there or not. To see my name in the lineup, I was excited. Right after the game on Sunday, I couldn't wait to play again, to redeem myself, and I thought I did that tonight.
Like before this year, how often did you DH before this season?
Well, in high school, I never really DH'd since I was catching every single game. And in the summer, I DH every now and then to get some time off from catching, but besides that, very seldomly.
So what was the mindset like going in here and doing something you've never done a whole lot before this season?
Hitting and not playing a position, it's a lot different, because if you don't get it done at the plate, you get to go on the field and you get to make some plays. And if you don't get it done at the plate, you just have to think on your at-bats. And that has its positives and negatives. And, I mean, I really just go up to the plate with the approach to hit the ball hard every single time. And, I mean, DHing is something that I like.
You wander around between bats. What do you do between bats?
Whenever my at-bat's over, I go to whoever's keeping our hitters chart and look at the pitch sequence that they threw me, and to see if there's any repetition in there for pitches that I could or could not send on. And I don't really do much wandering around. I just get a drink of Gatorade and then go back to my spot on the rail.
Andrew, you guys are 24-3 when you score first. Is that a big emphasis before games to jump on them like you did tonight?
Yeah, we definitely try to jump on them quick, but I mean, Tyler Spoon's done a great job as our leadoff man, and he's getting on base. And I mean, obviously tonight wasn't his best night, but overall he's done a great job. And 24-3, is that what you said? Yeah, I mean, it puts the pressure on the other team when you score in the first inning. So I mean, we'd like to do that as much as possible.
What's been the difference in your at-bats the last couple of weeks compared to maybe that little drop-off there?
Well, it started, I think, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago before LSU. Coach Jordan made a change in my stance. I closed my stance a little bit, and I mean, I think it's allowed me to see the ball longer, and I've been hitting the ball harder ever since then. So I think that's been the difference.
You say Coach Jordan? Does he offer hitting advice a lot? Or?
I mean, I think he'd tell you he's a baseball man. So I mean, he watches everything he does. I mean, he does a great job with the pitchers and the hitters. I mean, he has his 2 cents. He puts it in there. So I mean, it's just something he was standing behind the cage, and he said, try this, so I stuck with it.
Hey, Jackson, just what's the key to you guys, in the bullpen, continuing to do what you're doing, and how rewarding is it to see what you guys have done lately?
Our bullpen philosophy pretty much to come in, throw strikes, pound the zone, and trust our abilities. And the Zach Jackson's done a really great job this year coming in throwing strikes. It's been big for us. In the back end of the bullpen with Gunn and Stone done really well. So I think it's just the mindset of a kind of a guy in the bullpen is just go in, pound the zone, throw strikes, trust your abilities, and help the ball club as much as you can.
How tough is it for a guy like you that maybe doesn't get to pitch on the weekends that often to stay focused when you get your opportunity in the midweek?
Oh, we know that every game's important for us, and for me to stay focused, it's easy. I love playing baseball. I come out every day and try to work as hard as I can. So, it's a baseball game to us every day. So, it's pretty easy for me to stay focused. Another baseball game.
Your guys' thoughts on the new brand, new logos?
I mean, I'm a big fan of the font. I think it's pretty neat, and the forward-facing hog. I mean that's pretty sweet. I bought a shirt today from Hog Heaven that had it, so I'm a big fan of that, and I'm looking forward to wearing it next year.
Yeah, I think it's really cool. The way they unveiled everything last night was really cool. I had a lot of friends text me and say how cool they thought that was, and it's a lot of recognition for our university. So I think it's awesome what they did, and Nike does a lot of stuff for us. So I think it's awesome.
I agree with him.
Anything else? Thanks, guys.